Well, hello, boys and girls. Here I am, Mrs. Hicks, your favorite neighborhood recorder teacher, music teacher. And my goodness, good to see all of you again. And welcome. If you've never seen me before, hey, we're going to have so much fun. I just love to teach music to you guys. And you know, we're all at home, can't help it. So yes, I am wearing my bunny slippers. And because we just want to be really comfortable. Now, I want to introduce to you, and I think I did this in an earlier video. This is my grandmother, Isabel. And this portrait was painted about 111 years ago. And I have a picture of Isabel, my grandmother, when she was about 8 years old. So I want to show this to you. And there she is. I know some of you are the same age. It's kind of cool, isn't it? So I'm going to pretend that my grandmother, Isabel, is looking down from heaven and participating in these music lessons. So I'll put her away over here. Okay. Now I have another lesson that I already had taught Hot Cross Buns and Claire de Lune, but I decided to revise it just to give a little bit more information. And I talk more about the music structure in this one and how to read notes and all that kind of stuff. The other one is like for beginner. And then this is the next step for understanding what you're looking at. These really are the first songs that we normally learn to play on our instruments. Even the band instruments, Hot Cross Buns is like the first song. Now, so let's see here. Let's take a look. Before I get into the recorder fingerings, once again with music structure, a review. The 5 lines, that's called the music staff. This is called the treble clef. And it's also called the G clef because that little curlicue goes over the G line. And these little purple lines, those are called bar lines. And those create boxes. You see these boxes? Those are called measures. And I say that word just about every time I see you guys. So this is measure 1, second box is measure 2, measure 3, and this last would be the last measure. And what else? Okay, let's talk about our music notes. All the music notes are A, B, C, D, E, F, or G. There's no H through Z. I have another lesson on that. So make sure you look at that to learn how to read notes, but I like to review. I review. So reading and trying to figure out if you're looking at A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, all you do is this. Our notes are either line notes where the lines go through them, or they are space notes where they sit in the space. So to determine with the line notes, what are you looking at? A, B, C, D, E, F, or G? All you do is say a couple of sentences. You can say starting on the bottom, every good boy deserves fudge. Every good boy does fine, or every good burger deserves fries. That's a fun one. Or every girl becomes darling forever. Whatever sentence you want to do, doesn't matter, whatever floats your boat. But you start on the bottom, every, that's an E, good, G, boy, B, deserves, D, F, fudge, there's your F. All right. For the space notes, all you do is spell face, F-A-C-E. So starting on the bottom space, that's your F, and there's your A, and next space up is your C, and there's your E. All right, now, what else? When you see music notes, you see that they're all different. They're different colors. They're either white or they're black. And that determines how long you play a note, how many beats they are. So when you have the big fat circle without a stick, that's your whole note, and you play it for 4 beats. Here's your half note, white note with a stick, you play it for 2 beats. And black note with a stick, that is your 1 beater. All right. So what else? Okay. Oh, I'll demonstrate a whole note. Like this. Counting to 4, this is the speed of the beat. Half note, this one there, 2 beats. Speed of the beat, maybe it's like this. You're counting to 2. And for the black notes, those are the quarter notes, 1 beaters. If I see a bunch of them, then you play it for 1 beat. If this is the speed, You're just playing this for one beat. Now, let's go over our fingerings. For the hot cross buns and Claire de Lune, we're only looking at B, A, and G. That's it. B, A, and G. So I wrote down here what a fingering chart would look like for the recorder to determine what fingers you cover. So here's how it works. For the B, this little circle that's all by itself, that represents the thumb hole. So let's take a look at the recorder. We've got all those holes right here on the front, and on the back, there's that one hole all by itself. That is the thumb hole, okay? Thumb hole. And remember, left hand goes above the right hand when you are playing your recorder, because that's the way the band instruments are designed. A lot of you will be in band. So left hand above the right. Okay, so for the B, when the circle is black, that means that particular hole is covered by the finger. So here's the thumb, okay, black. So the thumb is down in the back, and there's the first hole, and looks like it's covered, it's black. So B, I call pinchy B, just like that. Pinch, pinchy B. All right. And your A, thumb and 1 and 2. Okay, there's your A, thumb in the back, and the first 2 holes are covered. And your G, thumb and 1, 2, and 3. All 3 holes are covered. See that? Thumb in the back and 3 holes are covered. Now remember, your pointy finger will never go down on any other holes. These fingers belong to those holes. They never will go on any other holes. All right. Let's see, what else can I say? When you blow into your instrument, my goodness, it's just a soft whisper into your recorder. And try to time your notes, little T action before every note. So, for example, here's a B. And I'm just blowing super slowly. If I blow too fast, it sounds like this. And I hear that all the time in the classrooms, and it's like, oh my gosh, icky, 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 icky. So you want gentle. Your A sounds like this, thumb and first 2 holes. Play it with me. Okay, play an A with me for 4 beats. I can't do that one-handed. Always hold your instrument with both hands. I'm going to remind you on that. For right now, until you have 2-handed notes, just go ahead and wrap your right hand on the bottom. That way you have the proper grip and you can seal those holes better. So now I'm going to do it with both hands. Here we go. 4B. Now let's all play an A together. Next finger down. And your G, put your 3rd finger down for 4 beats. Ready, begin. Okay, awesome job. All right, so B, A, and G. Let's go back and forth. Pinch your B and your A and your G. Relax your fingers, guys. Your A, B, G, B, G. Relax, let them go down at the same time. If your fingers are stiff, oh my gosh, it's really hard to play your notes. Trust me, I know it. I'm a flute player. That's also what I play. Do I have my flute in here? Yes, I do. I'm going to show it to you real quick. And here it is. And guess what? On my flute, which is a cousin of the recorder, pinchy B, it's the same thing. And then your A, same thing on the flute. And your G, all 3 holes, thumb in the back, same thing. Isn't that awesome? So I played the flute first. I learned the flute first. And then, you know, honestly, it was pretty easy for me to pick up the recorder because a lot of the fingers are the same. It's kind of cool. All right, I'm going to put my flute away and back to the recorder. I'm going to see how many minutes we have left first. Okay, so hot cross buns. Here we go. Let's go ahead and play it. Starting on your B, A, 4 beats on that G, 2 beats on the B, 2 beats on the A, 4 beats on the G. Let's finger it first. 1, 2, finger the notes. B, A2, G, 2, 3, 4. B, A, G, 2, 3, 4. G, 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 G. A, 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 B, A, G, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Are we ready to play? Okay, here we go. And now counting the beats. 2 beats, 2 beats, 4 beats. That's a 4 beat. These are 1 beats. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, begin. Good for you. Wasn't that fun? I love this. Okay, now, Clair de la Lune is another fun song. It sounds like this. It's really nice. Here, we have 2 little dots. Those 2 little dots mean do it again. It means repeat. So we actually do it twice. So let's finger and say the notes first. Here we go. 1, 2, finger and say it. G, 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 A, B, 2, A, 2, G, B, A, G, 2, 4 beats. Repeat. G, 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 A, B, A, G, B, A, G, 2, 3. Are we ready to play? Here we go, guys. Start at the beginning. You play the note, your eyes move to the next. Play it, my eyes to the next. And just keep focusing, just like you're reading words on a page. Same thing, left to right. Hit the repeat sign, you do it again. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, begin. Play it fast. I have another version where it's really fast. So here, I'm going to put this music in front of you, and I want you to freeze there you go. Okay, just freeze your computer, stop it for a sec, look at this picture, take a picture of it. This is how the music is written. The notes, the notes are written in to make it a little easier for you. But this way, you can print it out and practice the music on your own. Okay, so take a look at that. You can just stop the computer and just play the songs. Mary Had a Little Lamb over here. I have another lesson that I just put in a couple of days ago. So that's really fun. And it has the note D in it as well. So that is in the lesson. Okay, so the next time I'm going to post another lesson that has hot cross buns with music in the background, and also another Clair de la Lune song that has music in the background. It's so much fun. But really, those 3 songs, Clair de la Lune, Hot Cross Buns, and Mary Had a Little Lamb, those are our first big 3 songs, and they're so much fun to play. So, boys and girls, I love you all. I miss all of you. But hey, you know what? Life is good and it's great because you're becoming musicians. So I will see all of you next time. Mwah, bye. I miss you.